Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be looking into a game between Grandmaster Gukesh and Grandmaster Fabiano Caruana from the round 10 of FIDE Chess Olympiad 2024 between India and USA. Let's jump right into the game. Gukesh, starting with the white pieces, go for 1 d4. Fabiano Caruana replies with knight to f6, c4, e6, g3, d5, bishop to g2, knight to c6, knight to f3, rook to b8, c takes on d5, bishop to b4 with check, knight to c3, e takes on d5, bishop to g5, h6, bishop takes on f6, queen takes on f6. Gukesh goes for castling, bishop takes on c3, b takes on c3. Fabi goes for castling, knight to d2, knight to e7, e3, bishop to e6, queen to a4, a6, e4, c5, queen to a3, b6, rook on a to b1, rook on f to e8, d takes on c5, d4, c4, queen to g5, rook on f to d1, b takes on c5, f4, queen to h5, f5, rook takes on b1, rook takes on b1, queen to e2, f takes on e6, queen takes on d2, e takes on f7 with check, king takes on f7, queen takes on c5, king to g8, rook to f1, king to h7, queen to e5, queen to e3 with check, king to h1, d3, bishop to h3, d2, bishop to g4, queen to d3, king to g2, queen takes on c4, a4, queen to c6, queen to d4. So if you look at this position, after 34 moves, the match is pretty much balanced. So the right continuation here for Fabiano Caruana is playing the knight to g6 or moving the king to h8 or moving the knight to g8. But instead he will play queen to g6. So after this move, Gukesh is having an advantage of plus 2.2 and he continues with rook to f4. Now that bishop on g4 is a real threat. It can skew the queen and king of Fabiano Caruana's. Only defender for that f5 square is the knight on e7. And Fabi continues with queen to g5, and this is even more mistake. And Gukesh kicks away the queen by playing h4, queen to g6, queen takes on d2, rook to b8, queen to d7, h5, bishop to e6, rook to b6, bishop to f7, queen to d6, queen takes on d6, rook takes on d6, bishop takes on h5. We are heading into an endgame where Gukesh is up on 2 pawns. Knight to c6, bishop to e2, a5, bishop to b5, knight to e5, rook to f5, rook to e6, and king to f2. And it was in this position, after 46 moves into the game, Fabiano Caruana has resigned the game to Gukesh, and Gukesh extends his unbeaten run in the FIDE Olympiad. The reason for resignation is pretty much obvious. Both players are headed into an endgame, and Gukesh is already upon 2 pawns.